everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Vicky Great. If today is the first time of seeing this channel, you are highly welcome. Yes, and for all my returning subscribers, thank you all for always supporting me, tuning in back, supporting me massively. So guys, I'm happy to have you people back, and today guys, I'm going to share with you guys a few things about the reason why you're supposed to invest, like kind of to save money for your kids. And meanwhile, if you have not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please be part of this family, Vicky Great family. Yes, discuss with you guys some of the reason why you need to save for your kids. Guys, when I was growing up, there is a whole lot of things I saw when I was growing up, and it wasn't that present. And I think whether the fault is from our parents or whether the fault is, I don't really know, whether it's the society that caused the problem. Well, what am I trying to say is that when I was growing up, we know parents, they will have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 children. At the end of it, they will end up not training any of those children. Maybe they might even manage train one and leave the rest, because that's where their capacity is, and waiting for the kids like to grow up and fight for themselves. I know it makes us African being strong, but if you still look at it so in other way, you understand that you are still like kind of putting these children up in a society to struggle and to do anything. Let me explain what I'm trying to explain here is that I believe that a parents was able to like to save for their children, and when they are up to age, or maybe they need to go for school or to learn handwork, and you were able to have that money that they are looking for, and you were able to afford that thing that those children needs, maybe for their education, but for their whole lot of things, I don't think that crime in this society will be much. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, you see a little child, they will tell you that you want to be a young one. You will see a youth now these days, they will just be doing illegal stuff just to meet up, guys. That is what I was saying before. I don't know who to blame. Is it our parents or is it the society that we are into? But for example, now that a family have 2, 3, 4 children that they can be able to take care of, limit of births in this whole world, especially in Africa, I think crime will be will reduce. That's what I'm trying to explain. So to avoid long talk, I have like I think 2 or 3 reasons why you need to save money for your child. One of the reason is that, for example, personally, I have this mindset by special grace of God that with life, that I'm going to take care of my children and do whatsoever that I know that I'm capable of doing, like to help them build their life, and also like to channel self for their future. In terms of in education system, you know there is some certain stage, maybe after primary, secondary school, and in terms of university, you have to like be there for him in terms of finances. For example, you now saving money for your kids, you're saving money for your child, and when he is up to age, maybe he's up to 18 years, 17 years, and he wants to enter into university, it will be more easier for you to like, okay, I save money for this child, let me from there um dig money into and sponsor this child. And you know the good stuff about this thing is that it will even remit you from people insulting you. Imagine that your child got admission into university, a whole lot of people, you are begging for assistance, and people were insulting you, bashing. What I'm trying to say is that it will even save you from energy of being stressed out. Yes, it will save you from energy of being stressed out, that your child got admission into university when he's up to age, and you can afford that money because you have already saved ahead for that for him, ahead of his future. You are planning the future for him, you are helping him to build yourself. It helps you, you will not have high BP. That's just the truth, you will not have high BP. It will help you, like you will just dig inside there and you take the money and do whatever you want to do for your child. Yes, and you, it will save you from what, from insult. Also, like I said before, you will not be asking government for assistance, you will not be asking people for assistance. It will save you for a whole lot of stress. And number two reason why you need to save for your kids is that what, in as much as we are praying for good health, you still need to have plan B ahead of, like, your child is kind of sick. From there, you will put money in your hands and sponsor that child treatment fast and ASAP, is instant, without even asking for assistance from anybody, because you have saved up for all this stuff. The truth is that I know that it's kind of difficult these days to save up money because of the economic status of the world. A whole lot of things are happening and things are increasing. As in, do you know the funniest thing about this stuff is that in Africa, you will see people that are working from morning to night, from Monday to Friday. At the end of it, they are receiving penny, which is wrong. Maybe you will say, before you calculate, okay, I'm going to pay for the school fees, pay for this one, pay for this one. At the end of it, the money has finished. My dear, let me just give you this the expo here. Imagine you that you are saving 1,000 or 1,000, like in Nigeria, 1,000 naira in Nigeria. You open account for your child, a child account. You open an account for him, and you are saving up to 1,000. At the end of it, imagine him growing, being 18 years. You know how much that he's going to get there? Just calculate it. It's a whole lot of mathematics. I'm a super saver. When I say I'm a super saver, I'm a super saver. When I determine I'm going to save up for this thing, I thank God for giving me that grace. I will do that. So I urge you, yes, exactly, to try to save up for the future of your child. Yes, let us reduce the crime of this the what is happening a whole lot around the world. You see a child of 18 years, 19 years going into robbery. You see a child of 17, 15, 18 years, even up to 25 years, going into prostitution because of what? Because of lack of fund. Growing up, when I was growing up, I really lack a whole lot of things. You understand? Imagine that you have something, like as a parent, you have something and your child needs this stuff and you are able to provide it for him. Like when I got admission into university, I don't even have the money to afford that because my parents don't have. I have to like to pause. Then I was working as a sales girl. I was working as a sales girl, and I saved up a little more, and I still wrote another jump. And thank God I got a higher mark. But for the university that I was taking admission again, I was not able to get up to the cutoff mark, and I have to go polytechnic. That means I'm fighting for my own self as a child, starting to fight for your own child. I know it's kind of good in other way, and in other ways not kind of that balanced enough, because you are exposing this child into, like, knowing some certain things that he's not up to know. Imagine, okay, getting into university and there was no assistance. What do you expect that child to do? That means you're pushing that child forward into doing illegal stuff. Imagine at the end, you as a parent will take the shame. Imagine someone told that your child is a prostitute. Imagine someone told you that, called you that your child was arrested because of he was into robbery. Imagine the shame. You understand that stuff. So I urge you as a parent that try to save up for your child ahead of his or her future is very, very important. Very, very, very important. You don't, maybe when you are the truth is that when you are saving money, it can pain. It dey pain. I know now. It dey pain. Not the sweet, but when you save up to what you really want to use that money for, and at the end of it you achieve that goal, it can sweet. So please, as a parent, try to save up for your children. Okay, try, no matter how hard it is. Okay, and another thing I want to say is that I know I'm not that able or capable to advise you as a parent. Yes, I'm not capable, but at least we should reduce the limit of the children we are having so that we can be able to train the one that we have. A person like me, I say that I only have I want 3 children. That's what I said to God. I bless me with 3 children so that where I know that my capacity can be able to take off. You understand? So I don't need more be 5, 6, 7 children, which I know that I cannot be able to take care of those children. My heart will not take it. My heart will, as in, I will break down as a mother. So I prefer to have a little number of children that can be able to, by special grace of God, I cannot do it by my power, but by special grace of God, I can be able to take care of. So that's my own part of this video. So please, if you have not subscribed, do you like what you watch? Do you like hearing me? Do you hear what do you love about me? Drop the comment down below. Please share, comment, and what, and like. See you some other time. And please, in anywhere you see yourself, do what? Spread love. Love you.